Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya.
Hello. What a shame. I prefer silence. However, my duty is just to say a few more words before we finish off this morning's session. It's such a short time to be able to teach, lead some meditation, and answer some questions. But nevertheless, you try and make the best use of our time together. And it's wonderful to see you all staying here so long today. And sometimes that because we were focusing on that part of Buddhism called meditation, that I'm going to finish off with a short loving-kindness meditation, and then when that ends, we'll do a blessing ceremony for everybody who's come today. Never underestimate the power of blessings. Sometimes that when your mind is peaceful, especially if you practice some loving kindness, and then you receive a blessing from the Sangha, it can really move you. There's many ways that work. I know once, if, for example, the Sri Lankan cricket team is playing a match, if you have lots and lots of people who are chanting for you or shouting for you, that encourages the cricketers to raise their game and do even better. That's the same when the Sangha are chanting for you. That sometimes you may be sick, you may be stressed out, but just listening to the chanting has its own power. I just remember many times when I was doing Buddhist chanting, because I knew exactly what it meant, it gave me so much piti, a priti as you would say in Sinhala, so much energy and joy that I had to shut my eyes and I couldn't do any more chanting. It was just too beautiful. And you can direct that to other people or other things, and it really works. I say that as a scientist because I've seen it happening. But we're going to start with some loving kindness. So for those of you who want to participate, please close your eyes. With your eyes closed, start recollecting on what loving kindness, Maitri, is. This beautiful energy coming from within you, wishing peace and happiness and health, wisdom, even enlightenment to all your friends, relations, to all beings, not just your friends, but even enemies too. They need it most of all. May all beings that you know and associate with be at peace, know what friendliness is, and allow that friendliness to come into their hearts. Replace any fear, replace any anger, and have this understanding that we all have so many friends, people who wish us well, and if we can increase that here in Sri Lanka, it'll be a very beautiful land once again. So may all beings here in Sri Lanka know peace. It does not need to be a Buddhist. All Christians, Methodists, Muslims, Tamils, atheists, Christians, all the different peoples, no matter what religion, all the animals, the beautiful dogs who just lay down and want to have some food and a sleep, the birds in the sky, the animals under the ground. As you can imagine, all those people, all those beings, may all beings receive our well-wishing and our gift of safety to you all. May all be free and at peace. And because all the people in this BMICH have come here to learn more Dhamma, to learn more meditation, have questions answered, may each one of you who have attended these sessions, may you receive my loving kindness, all the Sangha's loving kindness, so you can feel this beautiful peace energizing your body and your mind, healing any sicknesses, this beautiful joy of the Dhamma. And when you associate this loving kindness with where it's coming from, it does have power to inspire and to heal, power to create peace inside your mind, power to drive you forward in your life to greater degrees of understanding of the greatest wealth which you have here in Sri Lanka, which is not rice, which is not coconut, what you're most well known for, the beautiful Dhamma of the Lord Buddha. You are so wealthy in this island. Not money, not possessions, but the Dhamma, the teachings of the Buddha, is soaked into this land. And sometimes, because it's always there, we kind of take it for granted. It's like the water for a fish. The fish needs that water to survive, but only realizes its importance when there's a drought. The Dhamma of the Lord Buddha, keeping this island peaceful, prosperous, and harmonious for so many years. Sometimes we forget it and take it for granted. It's beautiful, it's healing, it's inspiring. It feeds not the body, it feeds the heart and the mind. So this loving kindness, please remember the power of the Buddha and all of the centuries of monks and nuns who've walked on this land and created a beautiful sanctuary of peace, of kindness, of wisdom. That wealth is in the earth on which you walk. It's in the air which you breathe. It's in the waters which run across this land to the sea. You could experience this in every Buddha statue which you see in this land. In every act of kindness, forgiveness, and peace. You can feel the freedom and the happiness which the Buddha left as he smiled on this land. May that all be perceived and heal any doubts you have that this country has the best possible future. I am now going to give the blessings for you. Any of the monks in the front rows and nuns are welcome to join in as I chant the Chulamangala Sutta as my blessing for each one of you, attendee, worker, organizer, host, friend. For each one of you, this blessing is for. Sabba Buddhanubhavena Sabba Dhammanubhavena Sabba Sanghanubhavena Buddha Ratanang Dhamma Ratanang Sangha Ratanang Tinnang Ratananang Anubhavena Chaturasiti Sahasa Dhamma Khandanubhavena Pitakatayanubhavena Jina Sawaka Nubhavena Sabete Roga Sabete Baya Sabete Antaraya Sabete Upadawa Sabete Dunimita Sabete Awamangala Vinasantu Ayuvadako Dhanavadako Siriwadako Yasavadako Balavadako Vanavadako Sukhavadako Hotu Sabada Dukkha Roga Bhayavera Sukha Satuchupadawa Aneka Antaraya Pivinasantu Chatejasa Jaya Siddhi Danang Labang Soti Bhagayang Sukhang Balang Siri Ayu Chawano Chabogang Wudi Chayasawa Satawa Sacha Ayu Chajiva Siddhi Bhavantu Te. Very good. Excellent. And sometimes people say they want to thank me. That's not how we do things in Buddhism. When I tried to thank Ajahn Chah, my main teacher, for all the wisdom and guidance and nurture she gave me, he said, no, don't thank me. He said, I am in debt to him, to my teacher. And the only way you can pay off that debt is to follow what he taught me and share it with others. In the West, we call that paying it forward. If I have served and helped any one of you in these last few days, it is now your job to go and help somebody else, to share these teachings with others, to make sure that they can be helped and supported and nurtured. It's like a little sapling Bodhi tree. They can grow into this gorgeous, luxurious Bodhi tree to give shade to so many hundreds of people and animals in the future. So please don't say thank you. Please go out and serve the Dhamma, each in your own way. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Namo Buddhaya, 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 Namo